Is this team a real Super Bowl contender?
Oh, these boys the truth, RK. This a real threat in the AFC now. There's only one team who I worry about. I mean, you think you know who that one team is. They the champs. They always in the chip. That's the only team who I say can give us an issue. If we on our A game, they on their A game, they can give us an issue. But we play them hella good all the time. We match up well against them guys. That's one of the guys. That's one of the teams who we kind of got their number. You know what I'm saying? So if I said I worry about one team, I say the Chiefs. But the Chargers, not worried about the Chargers. The usual suspects, the Ravens, not worried about the Ravens. Not worried about the Bills. You know what I'm saying? The new good teams, the Jags, I'm not worried about the Jags. The AFC, I think the NFC is usually flipped. The AFC is usually the stronger side, in my opinion. Then the NFC got a 1 or 2 or 3 teams. I think it's flipped this year. I think the NFC has got all the goons over there. It's 6 contenders over in the NFC and a few over in the AFC, and the Broncos is definitely one of them, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you're now entering the no-lie zone with my guy, Aqib Talib. I am RK. And, hey, Aqib, Broncos have never lost since we started doing this show.
I'm telling you, we undefeated, baby. Hey, this the juice right here. This the secret ingredient right here. You know what I'm saying? No lie zone. Keep it funky all the time.
Broncos got the belt out on the Dallas Cowboys yesterday. And, man, that was so fun to watch. What was your kind of just instant reaction to that football game?
Man, it was the Cowboys not the best team in the world, right? You know what I'm saying? But I still think it was a nice test for us, man, especially on defense. That's the number one offense coming to town, you know what I'm saying? After we just had a subpar performance against the Giants, you know what I'm saying? So that was a good test to see where you are as a defense, man, because a real good defense going to accept that challenge and put it on tape, man. Y'all are the best. Y'all coming to town. We're going to prepare and put that shit on tape, man. I think we did a excellent job of that. The tackling, we stopped the run, the coverage, man. They still throwing them bullshit flags on my dog Riley, but he had great coverage all day. You know, PAT going to do what he going to do. You know what I'm saying? Riley Moss had great coverage all day. Our zones was tighter than they was the week before, man. We had pressure on Dak ass all day long. So it was a good test for our defense to see where you at versus a really, really good offense. And I think we definitely stepped up to the plate.
Were you more impressed with that defensive performance given the challenge of the Cowboys offense, or more impressed with the Broncos offense that had been struggling, finding a way to go out there and put up 44 points?
Well, you know, they did it in great fashion, but they did it against a terrible defense. Now, the Cowboys defense is shitty. Now, the players are good. I keep saying I love the players on the Cowboys defense, but the scheme and the enthusiasm of the defense is fucking shitty. So we better come out and do that against the sorriest defense in the league. We better come out and do that. But our defense was going against the best offense in the league. They got weapons. I know how hard it is to prepare for a game like that when they got 2 number 1 receivers. They running the ball good. Their quarterback is hotter than any other quarterback in the league. That's a challenge, man. So I say I was more impressed with the defense, man. They've been giving everybody buckets, and we had Pickens, CD, and Dak. We had them boys off balance all night, man, pouting on the bench. It was not the same offense that it's been all season. So I definitely was more impressed with the defense.
Yeah, in the end, the Broncos hold George Pickens to 7 catches for 78 yards. That's under his season average. They hold CeeDee Lamb 7 catches for 74 yards. That's under his season average. And I think most notably, that's in light of the fact that Pat gets an injury on the first offensive drive. You know, he hurt his leg. I'm not sure exactly what was going on there. And then, obviously, he has to come out. It doesn't play at all in the second half. So to be able to hold those guys under their averages without even really having a full-strength Pat Surtain for the first half and not having any Pat Surtain in the second half was incredibly impressive.
Right. Abrams Drain came in and played good, man. He came and held it down. They tried to target him a little bit, but he did his job, man. Chris was just telling me about about 3-1, man. He said he liked him a lot. I ain't know too much about him, but we saw him in the game. We saw him have to stand up, and I thought he did a good job. And now both of them 78 yards and them 76, 74 yards, whatever them boys had, a lot of that shit came for CD in garbage time. Like, this game is way out of hand. We call it more of our safe coverages, make you take a long time to score type coverages. And he got at least 25, 30 yards in garbage time. I mean, my son got him on fantasy, so I was rooting for him to get a couple catches, you know what I'm saying? And he got a couple catches in garbage time. So, man, we had CD under control, man. We had Dak off balance. He didn't look comfortable all night. We only got 2 sacks, but the pressure was there all night. So, and they run game. We didn't even talk about their run game. They got one of the better run games. I think Javonte was like second in the league coming into this game in rushing, and we completely shut that shit down too, man. So that's how you step up to the plate, man. The best one to come in here. Y'all the best, right? And we got to prepare the best and show we the best. So the defense definitely did that.
Yeah, Javonte was third in the league in rushing yards coming into the game.
There you go.
You know who's third in the league in rushing yards heading out of the game?
JK. Is it JK? JK, man.
Dobbins.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, sir, man. It was I think overall that was our best performance, though, man. Offense, defense, special teams. We only kicked 1 field goal, but we kicked it. We made it. We had a nice return. Mims broke to like the 51 time. I think just overall, that was our best performance of the year, man. Overall, offense, defense, all 3 phases of the game. That was the one, man. Complete game right there.
What did the defense do, like, from your view? What did they do so well that kept that offense so at bay throughout the entire game?
First of all, we put Pat on Pickens. That's exactly how I would have did it. How they matched it up is exactly how I would have did it. I'm going to put Pat on Pickens, and if you want to throw it there, you throw it there. You know what I'm saying? The deep balls, the short ball, he really going to be by himself for the most part. They switched it up a couple of times. It kept you off balance. They'd switch it up every once in a while. Or maybe Pat and Riley just got off each other, man, on mistake. But then you put Riley on CD and they let the safety lean over there. So CD, you could play the fuck out of him. You could play him real, real tight. Because if he get a step on you, the safety going to be over the top. You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly how I would have played him, man. That make it tough for Dak. You want to force it in the CD. With Riley, he one of the stickiest corners in the league. You know what I'm saying? So you want to try to force it to that, which they did in the red zone the one time. They should have threw it to Pickens on the first play. Pat was down, but he tried to force it to him, and it was sticky coverage over there. Or do you want to throw at the DNVP? So you got to just pick your poison. And the pressure, man, the pressure, it was blitzes. Sometimes it was the 4-man rush. Man, Coop and Nick, man, they had a great day on the edges. Great pressure all day. So the coverage, it matched the rush. Man, when you match that coverage and that rush up, man, it's a beautiful thing.
So I was watching the game with Benny, and he said to me, you got to ask Aqib what he would have done if he was playing against Pickens. Because Pickens, kind of a head case. He likes to talk a little bit. What have you been saying? How would you have played him if you had to match up with George Pickens?
I would have studied him. I would have knew the routes that he liked to catch, knew what he liked to do against press. I don't really get into the head, like I'm trying to get this guy to get out of his, man, I got too much. He a great player. So I had too much to worry about, you know what I'm saying, as far as covering him in the game, knowing what down and distance it is, knowing what he like to do on these situations. So I would have did what Pat did. Pat ain't worried about what kind of head case he was. He worried about knowing what route he finna run in this situation and trying to stop it, you know what I'm saying, being ready for these deep balls because they're going to take shots to him, but they didn't yesterday. I don't remember them taking one shot to Pickens down the field, and that's how they was off balance. They wasn't even doing what they regularly like to do. So Vance Joseph had a lot to do with that, man. He brought blitzes when he needed to. He dropped in the coverage when he needed to. And I thought he just did a good job keeping him off balance. But me personally, man, I don't ever try to, if we get into it during the game and we get into it, shit, that's just leave freestyling. You know what I'm saying? I'm just in the moment, you know what I'm saying? But I never go into it like, I'm going to get him out of this game today. I know he's a head case. I don't play like that.
So you weren't like, I think it was Shannon Sharp who said like he would do some research, find some names to bring up in the game just to try and, tailspin someone.
That's Shannon doing that. That's really weird to me. Like I don't got no time to do all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm spending all the time I got before this game studying your tape, studying your splits. Maybe that's an offensive thing. You know what I'm saying? They can watch less film than we have to watch. You know what I'm saying? Or we got to react to everything. You know what I'm saying? So I focus on the film. I don't do all that extra weird stuff.
I like it. Speaking of film, Aqib, I've been watching film of our show, and I'm always trying to get better too. But I noticed when I got you to speak in third person, you said your name Aqib, like AH rather than Aqib, like U8. Is that the proper pronunciation?
Yeah, it's really Aqib Talib. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting called Aqib by my teachers in so long. I just run with it. It's cool. But I guess like in Arabic, it's an Arabic name. In Arabic, it's Aqib. It's really Talib. You know, you let my mother say it, she's gonna say Aqib Talib. You know what I'm saying? So it's more of a than the You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, though. You know, Aqib Talib became famous. I run with it. You know.
I'm gonna try. I'm probably 15 years of saying it the wrong way now, but
No, it's all good. It's all good. When you ask me, I say Aqib Talib. Aqib Talib. You know what I'm saying? That's how I say it. You hear my mother, she going both A's.
Yeah. Aqib Talib. All right. Well, I got to think about. I got to work on my game on this side. Is there a story behind like what is the meaning of your name?
Yeah. So Talib means like student of. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was very fitting. You know what I'm saying? I make sure all my sons, all my nephews know that. You know what I'm saying? And then Aqib means the last to come. So I'm the baby. I got sister, brother, then me. I'm the baby. And that's what it means, the last to come. So I'm the perfect fitting. My son middle name is Aqib. So his name is Jabari Aqib Talib because he's the last to come. You know what I'm saying? So very fitting. No more leaves to come after me.
That is very fitting. I also saw he commented on one of our Instagram clips saying that you were teaching him how to watch film.
Yeah. No, we get to it. We get to it now. They play on Tuesdays. Usually I'm back in Dallas on Wednesdays. Right after school, man. My other nephew played quarterback, so we definitely get in that lab hour and 30. Praise the good, critique the bad, and we learn at the same time. And they got some stuff. If I'm gonna really get it on the show, these boys put some high level stuff on tape. I'm talking about some checks mid game on the line of scrimmage. My son telling me he got supposed to run a slant. It's a linebacker right there. He check it. Hey, run it. Let's run seams. The quarterback, my nephew, tell him, hey, make sure you cross his face. Bet. Whoop. They run the play, touchdown. Like this. I'm talking about 2 12-year-olds now, RK.
Yeah.
Put that shit on tape now, high level football.
Let's go. That's actually fire.
No, I was very, very impressed on that. And it's all on tape. You can see the whole, you can't hear it, but you can see the whole conversation that they had on tape. You can see it. Nice.
So if my math is correct, that's like 5 or 6 years before I need them playing for my Buffs.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, Prime, come get these boys, man. These going to be 2 goons right here.
Let's go. Last thing before I want to zoom out a little bit and talk big picture Broncos. As someone who's been a part of great defenses and has a lot of understanding of what makes a defense great, what the hell is going on with that Dallas Cowboys defense? Like, I talked to Benny. Benny's like, this is like practice out here. Tony Romo during the game was saying that they were like running routes on air. That is bad news.
Hey, I'm telling you, it start on Wednesday, RK. When you come in there on Wednesday, you put that game plan up, and the guys just not feeling that game plan, guys start to text and they start to look at each other like, bro, we doing this same shit again. We last in the league and we still doing the same shit. So it's a great group of guys. They got a talented bunch, in my opinion, when they're healthy. They had 3 DBs out for our game. That's another story. It been like that before our game. So if the guys don't believe in what you're selling them and what you're coaching them and what you're telling us to do, then, they kind of go against it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you see my dog Diggs asking, we need to play more man coverage. We need to play more man coverage. Like, you got 2 corners. Diggs was actually in my messages, in my DMs, like, hey, bruh, we got 40 picks or however many picks between two corners playing man. He got us playing all this zone. Like, bro, it's not for real. Like, guys don't believe in the system. And the system is trash, bro. They don't blitz. You trade Parsons and don't blitz. Where's we going to get the pressure from? Like, you know what I'm saying? It just don't add up. So it kind of remind me of my first year in Denver. Like, boom, you bring in Aqib Talib, you got Chris Harris, you draft Bradley Roby, and then we all playing 10 yards off. You know what I'm saying? We playing the Jack Del Rio defense instead of playing what we good at. See, good D coordinators like Wade, he put you in position to succeed. You know what I'm saying? I got all these man guys. I got good blitzing linebackers. Well, that's what we gonna do. We gonna blitz. And you can't say that's just Wade's system because I had Wade in LA, right? He tried to do his system. MP was playing man press. MP wasn't really the best at man press. He didn't really like doing it. MP want to play off, look at the quarterback, and get his picks like that. You know what I'm saying? He like, boom, I got Aqib. Aqib could play off and look at the quarterback too. So we became a cover 3 system, a cover 3 type team with our blitzes, a 3 deep, 3 under, more where me and MP could play off. And we went to the chip like that. So, man, good coordinators see what he got on his roster, and he create a system tailored to those guys. You know what I'm saying? He don't just come out and just run his shit. That's bullshit. That's what the Cowboys doing right now. A roster full of good players running a Eberflus system that none of them are good at.
Yeah, and then you get a situation where Sean Payton gets to look at that on film and say, okay, I know what they're going to do, and just scheme them up all day long. And I didn't think it was a coincidence that the Broncos won the toss and Sean Payton said, give me the ball. Now,
Give me the ball. Let's go. Nah, for real.
Ended up throwing
even though we turned the ball over, on that first drive, man, he went on to score points on 7 of his next 9 possessions. You know what I'm saying? Not counting the before the halves and all that little one play possessions, but 7 out of 9 possessions he got buckets on. So easy work for the offense, man. That defense is bad.
Yeah, they did not lay a finger on Bo Nix until the fourth quarter. The first hit they got on him, and it ended up being the throw that he hit Cortland on
Touchdown.
The dime down the sideline.
Right, or Cortland, or the free play, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, man.
All right, let's zoom out a little bit. 6-2, first place, Denver Broncos. Put the belt on the Cowboys.
Yep.
Is this team a real Super Bowl contender?
Oh, these boys are the truth, RK. This is a real threat in the AFC now. There's only one team who I worry about. I mean, you think you know who that one team is. They the champs. They always in the chip. That's the only team who I say can give us an issue. If we on our A game, they on their A game, they can give us an issue. But we play them hella good all the time. We match up well against them guys. And that's one of the guys, that's one of the teams who we kind of got their number. You know what I'm saying? So if I said I worry about one team, I say the Chiefs, but the Chargers, not worried about the Chargers. The usual suspects, the Ravens, not worried about the Ravens, not worried about the Bills. You know what I'm saying? The new good teams, the Jags, I'm not worried about the Jags. Like, man, the AFC, I think the NFC is usually flipped. The AFC is usually the stronger side, in my opinion, than the NFC got 1 or 2 or 3 teams. I think it's flipped this year. I think the NFC has got all the goons over there. It's 6 contenders over in the NFC and a few over in the AFC, and the Broncos is definitely one of them, man.
Yeah, it's fun to watch this team and just dream about what they could be like. We talked about it last week on the show. I said if they, start getting some of this stuff right, they don't have the penalties hurting them. They start creating turnovers. I mean, we saw it all come together yesterday, and like you mentioned, like that Cowboys defense is hard to gauge anything off of, but I think, you get the Texans, then you get the Raiders on Thursday Night Football, and then you get your first matchup with the Chiefs. You get that one at home. That's going to be the one where it's like, if they win this football game, I think they go from like, oh, this is like a fun story, a cool upstart team, to people are start talking about this team like they're not just a contender, but a Super Bowl favorite.
Nah, exactly. Where's that Texans game at? On the road, right?
On the road in Houston this weekend.
That's going to be another tough challenge. You know what I'm saying? They got a good defense. They stop people from scoring points in Houston. 2 dogs on their edge as well. But we should dominate that offense, man. that's going to be a challenge for us. So if we can win these next 2, and like you said, bring the Chiefs to town and whoop on them, hey, the buzz is going to get real in Denver, man. And that's just to us. That's from the guys on the outside looking in. You ask Sean, that's a confident motherfucker right there. You know Sean, he been thought we can do something. He's seen his roster in the offseason. He's seen how Bo Nix played last year, what this defense had returning, what this defense added. He knew we can do something right then. And I think everybody else kind of knew. We was sticking our toe in the water a little bit. But, you know what I'm saying, people going to start diving in now. You know what I'm saying? I think if we win the next 2, and that'll be, 5 in a row for us, or maybe 6 in a row if we win the next 2.
7 in a row.
7 in a row
now.
That's what I'm saying. So you put a win streak together like that against some good football teams, man, the Eagles, you know what I'm saying, a comeback win like we did against the Giants, number 1 offense coming in the league, we dominate them. Go on the road, you get a nice win versus the Texans, that'd be good. We should serve the shit out the Raiders. But, man, when you start putting them together like that, man, it's inevitable for everybody to start talking about you. So, hey, man, I think the Broncos got a legit, I don't want to say it too early, but I think they really got a legit shot at competing in the playoffs this year.
And right when I said they've won 5 in a row, it reminded me because right when we talked, our little emergency launch after the Eagles game, you said, watch what I say. You win a game like that, you string 3, 4, 5 in a row.
Telling you, the confidence be there. It make guys just start doing extra shit, man. You want to start preparing more, get to work early because you believe. You know what I'm saying? Wins like that make you believe like, oh, shit, we beat the champs in that fashion. Shit, we might be all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody start buying in, man. And that's one of Sean Payton's superpowers, man. When he talk to you, you believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Eberflus talk, they don't believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? Vance Joseph talk to you, you believe that shit. So that's one of Sean Payton's superpowers, man. He get in front of that team, he tell them like, hey, y'all better believe it. We could be one of them teams this year if y'all take it serious, if we clean up the penalties, if we do so and so and so. So, man, that's definitely one of his skills, man, and it's on display right now.
So if you see this team as a contender, I see this team as a contender. We got 10 days-ish, I forget exactly how many it is, maybe a week now, until the trade deadline. Is there a move that you think this team could make that takes them to the next level from just a contender and really makes, solidifies their position?
I was thinking about this. I was talking about this with bro, and we was talking about it, man. They need a guy who can go up top like a speed demon type guy. And I'm like, all right. So usually, if you bring in a speed demon or a Waddle or somebody, like you also bringing in that kind of selfish, that diva-like mentality. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with it, man. I used to love Emmanuel Sanders' diva-like mentality, DT diva-like mentality. I used to love it because y'all just want to contribute to the win. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I got suspended in high school because I'm telling my coach, put me in that receiver, bro. Little ass corner can't guard me, bro. Let me go sit your ass down, man. Now, you don't want to win. I'm arguing with him because I'm acting like a receiver at the moment. So I get it. But if you look at all the Sean Payton teams in the past, man, they usually have a goon and then just a bunch of other guys who could really play their role. You know what I'm saying? And I think right now we really got that. I feel like we got a dog-ass tight end who could work the middle. We got a guy who can get up top, a couple of them who can get up top at here and there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the vibe we have right now and the guys playing their roles is more important than going to get a big name speed guy. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely don't need shit on defense. We set on defense. On offense, I think the only thing you can say is a receiver, and I don't know if I want to bring that personality into the building because it's meshing so good right now, man. We got Court is a great guy to be your number one guy, man. He positive. He almost a cold ass receiver who don't got the diva kind of personality, man. He just go to work and do what he do, support his guys. I ain't never seen him do it personally, like throw a fit because he ain't getting the ball. I don't know if he do that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I like the vibe that we have, man. It's more of a Sean Payton type receiver core. And I played against those kind of receiver cores a lot, and they deadly. You know what I'm saying? So I think we good, man. We stay with what we got, man, and rock out. See how far we can go with this team.
I'm with you. Like, I think you would know better than I that the risk of bringing someone in and potentially throwing kind of the vibe off. One name I'll just throw out there as like a guy who can do what you're talking about in terms of taking the top off the defense and doesn't need a lot of target share to do so is Rashid Shaheed, the guy for the Saints.
Right.
One of the best deep threats in the league. Now, last year, he only had, 20 catches, 349 yards. The year before, 46 catches, 719 yards, like averaging 17 yards per catch. This year, he's down to 11 yards per catch. Is that a guy maybe who could kind of be that over-the-top threat?
And I feel that, RK. Shaheed is a for sure deep threat in our league, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like if you go out and get him, in a sense, you saying we don't got nobody in our room who could take the top off. And shit, you may bring the morale of the room down a little bit. I don't want the morale of the room to go down. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to keep building because we got guys who can go up top. You see Mims, he go up top. We seen it last year. We seen it just this past week. He got pass interference. He didn't catch the ball, but it was pass interference. We get the ball on the 1 yard line or whatever. So that's as good as a catch, in my opinion, man. The young boy, Pat Bev, go up top. He catch one deep, you know what I'm saying? So, man, we got guys who can get there, man. We got guys who can get there. You add Shaheed. I don't know what kind of guy he is, but if I had as much success as he had going up top, somebody trade for me to go up top, the moment I ain't getting the ball up top, I'm going to say something. It's going to be a problem, bro. Y'all brought me here to get me to rock up top. Y'all ain't doing it. Like, what's you know, and I just feel like it's smooth selling right now, even though the offense hasn't been the best. The offense, all they need is a game like this to really get clicking, and everything go off that run game, man. So you keep running the ball the way we running the ball, and let's lean on that, and let's go play action off of that. We got a number one receiver who you can't guard him with one guy. We could back shoulder Sutton to death if we wanted to. He got great ball skills, and we got an accurate quarterback. So it could help, but shit, it could hurt. We don't really know the results of it, you know what I'm saying? So I just like the morale of this Broncos team right now. I went to practice last week, and you could just feel the team-oriented shit in the building, you know what I'm saying? It's morale is everything, in my opinion, and I don't want to fuck that up right now. So I'm going with what we got.
Shit, now you got me questioning everything. It might be Rashid Shaheed.
Yeah, that might be how he pronounced it, you know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe we'll get the chance to ask him if he comes to Denver, or maybe not. All right. Unfortunately, we have to move on from all the excitement of the Broncos because I got to talk to you about
great week, Broncos. The rookies. Yes. Hold on, before we move on, the rookies popped out too. RK, man, you know what I'm saying? Harvey 3 tugs, Pat Bev went up top. And my dog, young Barron, got on the board with a pick, man. Shout out to the rookie class, man. Hey, way to pop out, man, and put some shit on tape.
I love it. It's such a perfect, like, people were just starting to question this rookie class. Oh, man, they got these old rookies, and they're not even balling out. And then all of a sudden, you get 4 touchdowns and a pick from 3 rookies.
Hey, there we go. Game. Pop out, rookies, man. I love that shit.
Great. All right, like I said, I do got to get your opinion on what the hell happened with my Colorado Buffaloes on Saturday night. Tough one, 53-7 to Utah. Really never looked like they were in the game at all from start to finish. Like, I just want to quickly remind people, like, this is a team who went toe-to-toe with Georgia Tech, who is undefeated in the top 10, and went toe-to-toe with BYU, who is undefeated in the top 10. So it's not like they've just been trash all year. How does a game like that happen, Aqib?
I don't know, man. It was a road game. They just came out ready to go. The Buffs just wasn't ready to go. Simple as that, man. They came out, hit a big run. They came out, hit a big run early, and it was fucking downhill after that, man. The Buffs just never got going on offense. They barely could stop them guys, man. And like you said, that's not a bad football team. Utah is a good football team. You know, they always gonna have a veteran, an older team. That's how they got a lot of seniors, a lot of older seniors, a bunch of Garrett Bowles kind of guys on their team. You know what I'm saying? So that's an older, and they just look older than us. I know the Buffs kind of got a mid kind of team, kind of young, kind of mid age wise. And that team just looked like they was on another level, man. It was stronger than us. They just played more physical than the Buffs, man. So I don't know, man. It was one of them days. I've been part of those days, man. And when you had days like that, RK, you don't even watch the tape. You come in, you get you a nice little lift, a little recovery on Sunday, go home early, come in Monday focused on Arizona. Arizona next, right?
Yes, sir.
And you come in Monday focused on Arizona, man. So boop, throw the tape, bury it, man, and hey, move on after a game like that.
Yeah, how do you move on? Because there's 4 games left in the season. Colorado has 3 wins. You need 3 more wins to get to bowl eligibility.
Yep.
You've got Arizona at home. That's a winnable game. You've got West Virginia on the road. That's a winnable game. Then you have a bye week, and then you have Kansas State, and I'm forgetting the other one. But you got a chance here to like still salvage this season and find a way to scrap your way into a bowl game. How do you do it?
And that's what you're doing now. You set a new goal. You know, at the beginning of the year, you want to win the 12. At this point, you're not winning the 12. So you set a new goal, man. We trying to get the 6 wins, 7 wins. We trying to win them all. Get the 7 wins and playing a solid bowl game. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you don't even want to watch that tape, man. You scratch that tape, have a nice meeting, put them new goals, man, and start it like a new season, man. So finishing strong is everything. That bleeds into the next year. If you finish 4-0, you make a nice little bowl game, you still get a lot more recruits to come. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you shit the bed and go 0-4, 3-win season, you're going to lose a lot of those recruits who was planning on coming there, some guys who was thinking about coming there. So, man, it's always something to work for. You know what I'm saying? Set new goals, man. A solid bowl game, 6-win season is the new goal. So out of these last 4, you're trying to go at least 3-1, really trying to go 4-0. So it's all about setting them goals, trying to achieve them goals at this point.
Do you think that's the type of loss where like you kind of have to make some sort of change somewhere across the team just to kind of clean the slate?
But like, what do you change though? You know what I'm saying? What do you change? The quarterback again? Like, man, I think we already ran through the quarterbacks. We done went through the gauntlet of quarterbacks. We saw guys in the game, and I think Salter is the guy. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna get to a nice bowl game and finish the season out strong, I think he the guy. You know what I'm saying? So if it's not the quarterback, what else do you change? And it really makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think so, man. I don't think. Say it again.
Sorry. I say Buffs fans would say either go to the 5-star true freshman quarterback, like it's time for that. I might agree with that. And then the other one I think that people would potentially want to see is change the play caller.
Well, you change the play calling with 4 games left. That's almost playing with fire. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And we saw the 5-star in there, man. He got his chance. He got in there, you know. And
kinda, he got a couple plays.
Well, I feel like if he was that ready, he'd be in. He'd be in right now. So it must be something that we not seeing behind the scenes that's showing that he's not ready like that yet. You know what I'm saying? So, because Prime don't got no problem playing the best guy. You know what I'm saying? I think Prime gonna play the best guy. So maybe it don't look that good in practice. Maybe it don't look that good behind closed doors, and that's maybe why he's not in there right now. So I don't know. I think Salter can get it done, man. I wouldn't change nothing. I set new goals, man. Make sure my guys are prepared, and guys got to play physical, man. We got to stop this run, man. It's try to light a fire up under the guys we got in right now. Is what I try to do.
Yeah, for sure. And look, is that kind of one of those games, like we were actually just talking about this with the Broncos on the complete opposite end, where it's like, man,
Right.
You get this momentum rolling, guys start locking in extra, putting in extra work. Can that happen in the reverse, where it's like that's an eye opener, where it's like, man, I got to take my shit up on another level to make sure this doesn't happen again?
Or it can happen worse, where you lose like that, and guys just lose interest, and it really get ugly. You know what I'm saying? It can go. It can always turn for the worse, or sometimes you can make that kind of loss turn for the better. You know what I'm saying? And Prime is a good coach, man. He know how to light fires up on the guys. He know how to get guys going. So you just got to will them back in, man. Remind them what we're here for. Let guys know about individual goals, man. You play for your team, but at the same time, you play for yourself. You got to finish strong. Your seniors on this team who going to try to do something after this season. You know what I'm saying? It's guys on the team who going to leave. But even if you leave, guess what follow you? That tape going to always follow you. You know what I'm saying? And I think Prime good about just being brutally honest and telling guys the truth, man. So stay here or don't stay here, that tape going to follow you, man. So we all need to finish strong for real.
Yeah, that's real. We got a new segment that's coming this week, but before we do that, I want to like get us back to we gotta talk like a little more Broncos just to reset the vibes right here.
Yeah.
Do you have 2 Bo Nix jerseys?
Yeah, I got a few Bo Nix jerseys, man. I tried to be in sync with them boys. They wore the throwback, so I had to try to go get the throwback joint. I remember last time I had the blue one on.
Yeah.
And I got the orange throwback. I got the white one. I got a lot of Bo Nix jerseys. A Pat, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna don't worry about it, RK. It's 10 weeks left in the season. As we win, we shoot on Mondays. As we win, man, I'm gonna bring the Broncos jerseys out for sure.
All right. I got a Broncos jersey that actually just came in for me, that if the Broncos win on Sunday, I'll pull it out for the next taping as well.
For sure. Hold you to that, RK.
All right. I think you're gonna like this one.
I need a Riley Moss jersey though. I'm a Riley Moss fan. I don't care what everybody else talking about, man. The heart is what I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Accept the challenge, man. The confidence, man. Hey, can the bookstore, somebody who in Denver, I ain't there, so it's gonna be hard for me to get one. Somebody give me a Riley Moss jersey, man. I need one.
So the bat signal is out. Aqib wants the 21.
I need a 21 that say Moss on the back. You feel me?
We want the Moss on the back.
I need that. XL, baby, man. Somebody hook me up in the chat, man. Come on.
Let's go. I think we can have that arranged. All right. We got a new segment. We're debuting this today. We've opened up the phone lines, which I love. So if you want to be a part of this segment next weekend, which you're going to see exactly what it is in just a few seconds, you can call 800-201-1818. That's 800-201-1818. And leave your questions for our new segment titled Dear Aqib. Dear Aqib, in the theme of Dear Abby, because I just thought to myself, like, man, who better to give advice on the dilemmas of life than my guy,
you feel me?
Aqib Talib.
I've been through it all, baby, so I can help.
Exactly, and maybe I can help a little bit too. So we have a good few calls that already came in today, the first day that we announced this. So
nice.
That's great.
What we got, RK? What they sound like?
All right, let's
see
get
how
to
I
the
can
tapes,
help.
Emma.
Hey, Keith, big fan, and I could really use some life advice here. It's Halloween, and every time, there's like different activities for the kids, and I always end up finding myself in these situations, whether it's trick-or-treating or what have you, of having to mingle, do small talk with my neighbors and the people that live in my area, and I really have nothing in common with them, nothing to talk about. I just care about sports and sports gambling, and I don't know what to talk about with these people. Do you have any advice on what I should do in these situations? Thanks. Bye.
Oh, man. So I've been there. I've been in that boat too, man. So, it's really an opportunity to just broaden your horizons, man. Let's just get away from sports one time, for one night. One real spooky night. And just be more of a listener and just chime in when you can chime in. You know what I'm saying? They may say something about, who knows, something that you're interested in. And you just learn to be more social in those kind of situations. Because I'm the same. I'm sports. Then sometimes I find myself with with people, neighbors, or whatever. And I just got to talk about different shit. And I don't know. I think over the years, I've learned to just listen and chime in when I could chime in. And that's Halloween, so a drink before you go out, you know what I'm saying, never hurt, make you a little more social. Have a drink, man, and just work on that part of your social life.
It's great advice. I I got myself into a conundrum actually doing that exact same thing though, because I was talking with these guys and they were big like beer fans.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, I can BS about beer. Like I'm more of a tequila drinker myself, but I started BSing with them about beer, and then they started thinking that I was like an IPA fan. So every time I saw these guys, like, oh, we brought you a pack of IPAs. I'm like, man, I hate these things. I just want to drink tequila.
That's funny.
So be careful.
That's funny. IPA.
All right, what do we got next?
Yo, what's good, Aqib and RK? Love the pod, man. What I want to know is which NBA team or player does Aqib rock with? Does he rock with the Joker? Does he rock with the Nuggets? Or I want to hear more of his NBA takes, man.
All right. Well, that ain't really no advice, but man,
No,
I can give you the answer to it. You know what I'm saying? You ask, I'm an answer. So I rock with the Mavs, of course. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Dallas guy. You know what I'm saying? I love what the Mavs are doing right now. We're trying to, get back to them defensive ways. You got to win the chip. J Kidd, no, we got to win the chip playing defense. You know what I'm saying? I think that had a lot to do with letting Luka go, the defensive side of it. Cooper Flagg play his ass off on defense. AD play defense. Clay play defense. Man, we got guys who going to play defense. PJ play defense. So I'm a Mavs fan for sure. You know what I'm saying? If you see me courtside somewhere, I'm probably in Dallas courtside. But I was born in Cleveland, for y'all who didn't know that. I'm a huge LeBron James fan. So everywhere Bron go, I definitely like that team too. So Mavs and the Lakers right now, man. I'm loving the Mavs. And, I rock with Luka because he really a Mav. Now he in LA with Bron. Mavs and the Lakers, them my two teams right now.
The Lakers might be my least favorite team in all of sports. I'm not gonna lie.
Come on, RK. Come on, RK. It's Hollywood, baby. You know what I'm saying? You got to love Hollywood.
We're going to have to go to a Lakers-Nuggets game together.
Nah, for real.
All right, what do we got next? Hopefully more of a advice question here.
Hey, Aqib, got a question for you. Let's say your boss keeps talking down to you in meetings and taking credit for your work. What's your life advice for that? Do you stay professional, or do you go full-on chain snatch mode and remind them who they're dealing with? Let me know. Thanks.
Hey, man, so your boss is your boss for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And if he's your boss, he hired you. So any work you do is my work. You know what I'm saying? I hired you. So your boss is your boss for a reason, man. I think you just keep working your ass off and doing a good job at your job, and just how the world works, you will be rewarded for that. You know what I'm saying? What you won't be rewarded for is being an asshole, telling everybody, nah, I did that. He taking credit for my work. That's not how a work environment should be. You know what I'm saying? So know your role, play your role, and just let God just reward you from the good work you're doing, man. It always happens, you know what I'm saying? So, let your boss do what he do. Give him credit for hiring you. You make him look good.
Wow, that is great advice.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to add.
All right, Aqib, I got a question for you. My neighbor's dog keeps coming over and pooping in my lawn. So my question is, do I play man-to-man and confront him directly? Or do I go zone defense and just build a perimeter around the lawn? Let me know.
I think it'd be a lot cheaper to just go to him man-to-man and, ask him to keep his dog out of your yard. It'd be a lot cheaper that way. But, you only can ask so many times. So I asked him, if you find some more shit in your yard, hey, then you got to go to desperate measures. Now you got to spend a couple dollars and go zone defense. So first, just ask him, man. I'm sure he'll go out of his way to keep his dog out of your yard. But I had something similar to this, man. A situation a little bit similar. Not really shitting in my yard, man, but it's always a lot cheaper to just have that conversation.
I would take the dog shit, put it in a paper bag, light it on fire, put it on their doorstep, and then ring the doorbell. And then they got to come out and stomp it out, and then they stomp on the shit.
Exactly. Or just shovel that dog shit right back over in their yard, just fling it everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Let them clean this shit up, you know what I'm saying? Feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
That'll be number 2. First, I'm going to ask them, hey, keep your dog out of my yard. You know what I'm saying? The dog shit in there again, I'm shoveling this, letting them know your dog's still shitting in my yard. You know what I'm saying? When the third time that happened, hey, your dog gonna be shitting everywhere after the third time that happened. I'm gonna leave some in the yard for him. The dog gonna be shitting all over your house, you know what I'm saying, after I leave in the yard for him. So that's how I go about it.
So I actually had a situation like this, the opposite though, where when I was a kid, we had this Malamute. His name was Rifle, ironically, like you'll find out in a second. Rifle got through into the neighbor's yard and took out one of their chickens. And I was a kid, and as we were driving, they were driving me to school. I was like, whoa, that dog in their yard looks like Rifle. And my grandparents were like, ooh, that is Rifle. So later that night, our neighbors show up on our doorstep with a dead chicken in one hand and a rifle in the other. It said, if this happens again, your dog's going to be seeing this. And that was incredibly traumatizing for me as like a 4-year-old.
Yeah, man, I got my own fair share of dog stories, man. It get crazy sometimes with these dogs, man. So my neighbor, they got like 2 little poodles, right? You know what I'm saying? I know one of them name is Hershey. And I got a big old pit bull, right? You know what I'm saying? He's nice as shit. Like usually I go outside or like, you know, they run up and down the fence. They just like bark at each other, but they run. I assume they playing, right? We always think that they just playing. And in my gate, usually the poodles can like stick their body halfway through the gate on my side of the fence. And when my dog started coming over here, they just get out and just bark from a distance. And he wagging his tail. Watts is the friendliest pit bull in the world. You know what I'm saying? So one day I'm just out there, I'm cleaning the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going around the yard cleaning the shit, RK. Then I just hear the Watts got the whole bottom mouth of Hershey, and he just trying to pull him through the gate. I'm like, bro, let him go. I had to go bop Watts' head a couple of times. He finally let him go. But then my neighbor really wasn't mad because he like, man, it's really Hershey's fault. Hershey just antagonizes Watts all day. Watts is a nice dog. He was on your side of the fence. I don't know what Hershey was doing, but I did end up having to do the bottom of the gate where I had to like fill in the thing. That's why I was telling the guy, like, it's cheaper if you just go have that conversation. Because I did have to go, you know what I'm saying, do some construction to the gate and make it where his dog can't fit to my side. You know what I'm saying? Because it went left, RK. That fast, man. I'm talking about fast. They was playing one moment, then I heard the dog whining in the other moment. Watts had his whole bottom mouth in his mouth, man. It was crazy.
That is insane.
I was worried. I was extremely worried about the outcome of that situation, RK, for real.
Shout out to your neighbor for being chill about it.
Yeah, he was chill about it, man. He was real chill about it.
I got one more. So I had this dog. Her name was Callie. Smartest dog I've ever had. She could open any door, just let herself out of the house whenever she wanted. Mm-hmm. And one day she got out, and so I was trying to find her, chase her down. But, like, it was before I learned that you just had to go home or else she would just keep running away.
Right.
But she jumped into this yard, and, like, I didn't even know, but there was, like, 12 cats in there. Like, it was like a crazy cat lady's house. And so my dog's going crazy running after these cats. And at this point, I'm probably, like, 15. So I finally get Callie out of there, and the owner of the cats comes out, and she's like, man, like, sort of the same thing. Like, if your dog comes in here again, I'm going to kill it. And, like, she's cursing at me and all this shit. So I go home and tell my mom what happened. My mom's like, nah, she really said that to you? I'm like, that's word for word. Like, she said, if you come back here again, or if your dog comes back here again, I'm going to fucking kill it. So my mom, I've never seen my mom like this. She storms over to this lady's house like, don't ever fucking talk to my son like that again. I was like, oh, my God, this is crazy. Like, my mom is very, like, mild-mannered, calm.
Right.
She was not having it.
Right. I'm surprised them cats ain't whooped the dog at. You know, them cats get crazy now. Hey. Them cats that
True.
get it on. I don't fuck with cats, RK. I'm telling you, they can get it on, man. It's not surprising that the biggest fucking cat is the king of the jungle. That's just not surprising to me because them cats is crazy, man.
They are. All right, what's next?
Why is nobody talking about how physical the Broncos are and how great they're playing? Look at our opponents the week after they play us. The only team that has won the week after playing the Broncos is the Colts. Every other team that we have played the week after they play us has lost.
That's a good point right there, man. I'm gonna see who the Cowboys got this week and see what I want to do on these betting platforms. You know what I'm saying? Because I never even noticed that. You know what I'm saying? That's a good point. But the Broncos are physical, man. It's gonna be a tough game when you play us. Offense, defense, special teams, man. It's one of our strong points. It's definitely one of our strong points, man. That defense gonna tear your ass up. They fast and they super physical. And I just seen today that I think did Greenlaw go back on IR today?
Did he?
Did you see something like that?
I didn't see that. I hope
Oh
not.
yeah, maybe it was a fake post or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I think we don't even have our most physical player on the team in there right now. So it's really gonna be a nightmare once we get Greenlaw healthy and get him on that field, man. So I agree with you, boss. Hey, definitely one of the more physical teams in the league. And I gotta check that stat out. I believe you, but I gotta check and see who the Cowboys playing next week, man, and see which way I want to go.
Cowboys have the Cardinals at home on Monday Night Football
Now,
next
see,
week.
there you go. Now the Cardinals, they've been struggling, but they've been competing all season. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. If the sauce is you bet with the team, bet against the team who the Cowboys play. I mean, who the Broncos play the following week. I mean, I might have to ride with the Cardinals in the points.
Yes, sir. All right, what's next?
Hey, Aqib. This is Justin from Northern Nevada. Broncos country is always going to love you. With your stout defense, I have a question for you. What martial arts should I have my daughter go into? Should it be Muay Thai? I want her to be able to defend herself when she's growing up, and who better than the chain snapping one of the best defensive backs that we've ever had. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Aqib. Broncos country love you.
For sure. So I would always say, I got a daughter, right? I would always say, man, like, it's the Muay Thai and the Taekwondo and the Kung Fu. All that's like for competition almost, in my opinion, man. You want to be able to defend yourself, just put her in boxing. Just put her in boxing. You're going to learn the spots to hit somebody and stop them. I call it the stop button right there on that nose. You learn how to throw a good jab, a good cross, bam. And real school fights or street fight, they don't last long. They don't last that long. So the person who really know how to punch is probably going to win that fight. So she don't need to know how to kick or choke, or she don't need to know how to take nobody down and do all that stuff. She just need to know how to throw a mean, boom, right, left, keep on throwing it. She could defend herself like that. So just put her in boxing, man. Let her learn them weak spots. Let her learn how to throw a few punches. She'll be able to defend herself.
The stop button.
Stop button, baby, right there.
All right, what's next?
Hey, what's up, guys? Obviously a huge fan like everybody else is. My name is Josh. I'm from Delaware. I just want to say, first of all, I love that I'm able to say that the Broncos have won 3 Super Bowls in my lifetime before the Eagles were able to even win one. And growing up around Eagles fans, I love having those bragging rights.
Yes, sir.
My question is, who is, in your opinion, the worst fan base in all of sports, specifically in the NFL, but just in sports in general? Can't wait to hear back from you guys. Go Broncos.
Worst fan base. So what you think he mean by that, RK? Worst like non-supportive worst, or worst like when you go into their building, they give you hell worse.
Yeah, a combination of that and like most annoying.
Oh yeah. Most annoying. So, I would say Philly is definitely up there. But I would probably say the Raiders. The Raiders, man, you see these guys at the airport, they don't bite their tongue, man. Fuck you, kid, man. Hey, man, it's good to see you, but we don't fuck with you, man. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You see them everywhere. And when you in their stadium, they let you have it. Man. So they give you a lot of shit. And they everywhere too, man. They everywhere. They in LA, they in Oakland, they in Vegas. They everywhere, man. So they got a real rowdy fan base, man. I know Philly get a lot of Philly is in, you hear it a lot. But that Raiders fan base is real, man. The amount of bottles and stuff that's been thrown at me, it's crazy, man. The amount of shit that's been said to me in public by Raiders fans is crazy, man. So I from my experiences, I gotta go with the Raiders fans. They crazy.
No one hates the Raiders more than me, but the fact that they're actually willing to say shit to you in public kind of makes me respect it a little
public,
bit. In public,
RK, I just laugh like, bruh, relax. I snatched bro chain years ago, bruh. Like give it a rest, bruh. They like, bro, I should snatch that chain. I be like, all right, now, okay. You gonna get fucked up about it, but you know what I'm saying? If you want to put it on your camera and go live, all right now, you know what I'm saying? But they crazy, RK. The amount of shit we hear is outrageous.
That's crazy. I also have noticed that you have made some not so close friends in the Giants fan base recently.
Yeah. I've been giving Jackson Dart a lot of flack, you know what I'm saying? And the Giants, they fans are on my page, they in my DMs. Every once in a while, look, my wife will see me doing it. Every once in a while, I just go back and forth with him on my DMs. I'm just answering the ops, you know what I'm saying? Have fun with him, man. But it all stemmed from me just saying Jackson Dart is not a superstar. Like on our show, on our other show, I got guys just crowning him as a superstar. Like that just press a certain button with me. Like, man, guy, he's a good player. You know, he's a good player, but they just so quick to crown him because he can run a little bit and like, man, he ain't really done nothing in my opinion yet. You know what I'm saying? So he don't get crowned when I'm there, man. I'm not letting the crowning take place. And the Giants fans don't like it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, talk y'all shit on my page. Come to my DMs, man. It's all good. I can handle it.
I love it, man. All right, that's going to wrap up another epic episode of No Lie Zone. Of course, as always, no lies told in this 1 hour.
For sure.
Again. Broncos 6-2, first place, man.
Yes, sir.
It's a hell of a time. Sun's shining in Denver. There hasn't been a bad day in the last 5 weeks here in Denver. It's beautiful every day.
Yes,
it
sir.
always is when the Broncos win.
Texans, y'all next, baby.
Yes, sir. Houston on the schedule next. Can't wait to talk to you after that one, Aqib. I'll see you then.